Gentleman yields back. I recognize the gentleman from California, Mr. Lieu.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary Noem, for being here today. I served on active duty in the United States Air Force. I agree with you that we must have strong borders and that undocumented immigrants with final removal orders or committed violent crimes should be deported. Now, the reason the overwhelming majority of Americans have turned against you is because you have engaged in corruption, strayed from your mission, and abused your power. Masked, anonymous federal agents have killed 3 Americans. Federal agents are illegally conducting surveillance of Americans exercising their First and Second Amendment rights, and your agents are arresting people who should not be arrested. I'm now going to show you a slide of Liam Ramos. This is a picture of your agents detaining Liam in Minnesota. He's wearing a blue bunny hat. Let me ask you, did Liam commit a crime?
Liam was not detained. His father was, and his father abandoned him. And when they went to try to return Liam to his mother, she wouldn't come out of the house and get him either. So therefore, Liam's father chose to take Liam with him.
I believe you're not telling the truth. School officials at the scene say there are people in the house saying they could take care of Liam, and a federal judge rejected the arguments that your agency made. The federal judge stated, in fact, that this incident originated in, quote, the ill-conceived and incompetently implemented government pursuit of daily deportation quotas, apparently even if it requires traumatizing children, and then he forced your agency to release Liam, fly him back all the way from the detention center in Texas back to Minnesota, and release his father as well. Now I'm going to show you another picture. It's of Amalia, who is a toddler that ICE also detained. Let me ask you, did Amalia commit a crime?
No, she did not. She is with her family.
Right. And the reason she's with her family is because she almost died in ICE detention until folks brought a lawsuit forcing the release of Amalia. Now, you may wonder, well, why is ICE going after children? And it's because study after study shows that immigrants, both documented and undocumented, commit less crimes than native-born Americans. So I'm going to put up this slide from NPR. It actually describes also a study that in Texas, immigrants committed less than 37% of crimes compared to native-born Americans. And this has now resulted in your agents having to go after people, such as children, who should not be detained. So now I'm going to show you a video from New Jersey where 4th and 5th graders are running away from ICE agents.
Students running from the presence of ICE agents. That's what the Lindenwold School District says happened this morning as children waited for their school bus.
I'm going to show you a second video, this time from Minnesota, where your agents are terrorizing children being dropped off at school.
People are trying to get their kids to school, and you're out here threatening and terrorizing people.
So, Secretary Noem, will you commit to stopping ICE from doing operations at or near school bus stops, school drop-off locations, and school campuses?
Our ICE officers do targeted enforcement operations, and they follow the same protocols that other law enforcement do, and having those interdictions happen not in public places. That they do it to where a situation in someone is more isolated and alone so that it can protect any people that would be around at that point in time. So those clips that you show are not the full encounters of how those folks were evading law enforcement interdiction and ended up near that school. Those law enforcement officers did not target that school or conduct their operation near there. The evolving situation on the ground would have been helpful to have local law enforcement backup on the scene to help secure locations, and these individuals and law enforcement officers follow the same enforcement techniques, use of force techniques,
thank you. I'm going to reclaim my time.
Others do.
I just showed you a video with ICE officers at a school drop-off location. So your refusal to commit to stopping these operations at or near schools and drop-off locations is why you're failing. So I'm going to show you this video that encapsulates why you are failing.
For my entire life, but sorry. I watched 4th and 5th grade kids run away from our own government. I never want to see that again. And I'm not going to stand by and watch my neighbors run away scared. It's not Camden County, it's not New Jersey, it's not the United States. I love the United States, I love New Jersey, and I love Camden County, I love Lindenwold too. But that's not what, we are. It's not who we are.
It is not who we are. I yield back.